Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Today's adventure brings us just a little north of Los Angeles, California. Over my shoulder is Universal Studios Hollywood. Up on this overlook, just getting a bird's eye perspective of what I will be heading down to for the first edition, January 2019, starting a construction update around the middle or so of every month from now till heck it, whenever. I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? The 230-acre chicken ranch started in 1912, now known as the entertainment capital, and you can see from this 1960 photo, not a whole heck of a lot down there. Mounds of dirt where City Walk and the theme park now resides. It's grown up considerably since those days. From this angle, a few key structures are in frame. Far left, a huge minion. Over to the very far part of the screen, the castle at Wizarding World directly in the middle, City Walk, and a couple of parking structures as well. Back in 1915, for just a quarter, the general public was allowed to sit on the hillside and watch movies be made. Pretty cool. And since I showed one overlook, why not show another from an opposite angle? This one you get a pretty good perspective of the backlot. Zoom in just a little. You can see part of the Whoville set down at the lower section, of course, the castle at the top portion of the screen. Big blue screen for the lake area, used for quite a few, numerous films. Notice the Psycho house directly in the middle. War of the World set to the left, and the Bates Motel to the bottom right. Seems very peaceful down there. Wonder what Norman's up to. Of course, down in this section, Hill Valley from Back to the Future. And a lot of the Horror Night mazes are constructed down there as well during September and October. It's always amazing to me that they transported a completely full-size aircraft down there. Pretty impressive. That's about as close as you can get from this angle. Anywhere past this point is the property line, and there's a huge fence here. None shall pass. You'll notice this side of the tail wing, there's a little bit of an open area and some trees. There used to be a screen-used, very large prop from one of the Jurassic Park sequels down there, but in recent months, they've removed it. And in close proximity behind me is a guy with a leaf blower. Okay, got parked and making my way towards Universal via City Walk thoroughfare. Good to see Kong still holding strong, looming over everyone. Next to the fountain, it appears as if there's going to be a new Mexican restaurant down here. The walls are up and I can hear a little work being done under those tarps. Always fascinated by this demon dragon looking thing next to the escalators and Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. It's just staring attentively at all the tourists that walk by. See him there? No word on when the restaurant's opening, but the Strauss Brewing Company, which is up on the second level, is still open for business. Tucked away in this little alcove next to the sock market, right up there is a hidden Mickey at a totally different theme park. See him right there? Hidden Mickey alert. I never noticed this before. It appears to be a neon. It's not on because it's daylight hours, of a cowboy, or maybe it's a bucking bronco of some sort. All kind of wacky stuff out here, including a pink Cadillac upside down protruding through the wall of the ice cream shop. That iconic spinning globe, which was once located at the Orlando property, but it's been here in LA for quite some time. It's a transplant of sorts. A.C. Slater? They record the TV show Extra right over there, so if you want to be on television, just stand against that wall and wave. You'll be on TV. That's something I haven't seen in quite some time. No holiday decorations or overlays up at the entrance. back to normal for a while. Our first glimpse above the old school logo sign. Check that out. Some scaffolding, a crane, some metalwork. Oh yeah, things are definitely happening. I'm fairly certain when it comes to progress, Hitchcock would be proud. Now they haven't officially announced what this is going to be, but safe to say it's going to be big. Basically everything from Walking Dead over is completely closed off. This thoroughfare shut down. This courtyard is back open, but not a whole lot of people probably realize that. It's pretty empty back here at the moment. Quite a beehive of activity happening down there. The big gray building you see has been repainted very recently. The former Jurassic Park ride, which is being converted to Jurassic World. Structure at the bottom left of the screen is the fire station here on property. And all that excess dirt you see there off in the distance, all the hustle and bustle, is a new land that is going to be opening up. Yes, lots to look forward to, that's for sure. I can't go down to the lower lot. I'm going to take the Gargantuan Escalator here in a little bit and see what's going on down there that is accessible. I'm getting this shot from an overlook located in the park. Anyone can view it, but be warned, if you are afraid of heights or do not like 80-foot drops, you might want to stay clear of this one. Whatever you do, don't look down. There are some very serious rumors floating around about what that's going to be in front of Despicable Me. It takes up a whole heck of a lot of space though, that's for sure. From this direction, the bathrooms are still accessible. You would walk out of this particular restroom and that is your view. Sign states, "Pardon our stardust while we enhance our universe." I like that. For real though, I don't think anyone knows this courtyard is back here. There goes the tram. From the escalator's perspective, you can see the scaffolding they have up around the building where they have recently repainted it. All right, time to go down the mountain. Going down the mountain. Oh yeah. I seriously cannot wait for this to open. Life is about to find a way. Wow, the studio store down here has been temporarily closed off and they have rerouted the restrooms around the building, even giving us a new map here on the side of this wall. Okay, I stand corrected. The studio store is open. Kind of confusing though, but you have to kind of come around the corner to see the door. Check it out. You have to look very attentively, but they have removed the lettering. But you can still faintly see parts of it right up there. Making way for this big guy.
Okay, okay. Take it easy. Calm, Blue. Hey, back row. Hold it. All right, good. Whew, that was close.
She was kind of eyeballing me for a moment. Oh!
As you can see, she bites very swiftly. Folks, if you are wearing the color red, I repeat, if you are wearing the color red, you are probably going to get attacked. No. It still aggravates her. No!
They have moved the raptor encounter over to the opposite side of this little area. Normally it's a few feet in the opposite direction, but now it's stacked up, backed up to the towards the escalator.
If they believe that you can calm. No, for your safety, thank you. She's never met a breed like yourself. What breed are you? Are you Triceratops? What's going on here?
Okay, this is interesting. Next to Transformers, there is a walkway upward and an eating section where you can overlook the new land to come, but also loop around and peek into Panda Express and into this little area. Got a little ahead of myself. At first I thought it was going to route me back out behind these particular walls, but it didn't. So the reality of the situation is everything past that blue wall is completely being renovated and changed all the way up to the new Jurassic World ride, hopefully opening in a couple to 3 months.
Please stand clear and follow all engine handlers' instructions.
The girl group, come on. Ooh, that was close. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conduct our egress, please stay exactly where you are.
Looks as if they've added some additional concrete as well, and looks like they're peeling off something over here. Not sure exactly what that is, but this was and probably will continue to be the drop into the splash zone. Does that say cave? Is there going to be a cave on site of some sort? Not a lot of construction going on in the Wizarding World, but I did show this from the overlook way up high. So now I wanted to get a perspective from down low. There is, however, still snow on the rooftops. Something going on over here next to the Kung Fu Panda adventure. 2 signs saying "Pardon our Stardust," and some fake hedges set up for the Lunar New Year celebration that will be taking place in this center point area. I wanted to come say hello.
You want to come say hello?
Yes.
Well, hello. Your camera's got donkey ears. Is that donkey ears on your camera?
It's just a little wind muff.
Oh, it looks like donkey ears.
It does look like.
Let's just call it donkey ears. We're gonna say they're donkey ears.
From now, I'm gonna call it donkey ears.
There we go. Get a little donkey ears on your camera.
I'm gonna patent that.
Yeah, you're gonna patent that. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I gotta get like 10% of that. Or
I'm gonna send you a royalty check.
A royalty. I'm gonna royalty. I want 10% royalty.
Not cash though. It's gonna be waffles.
It's gotta be waffles. What? I already have waffles. I don't need any more waffles.
All right. As far as you know, I'll be back with some cash.
Okay, cool. Okay,
right.
hold you to that, man.
All right. See you, donkey.
All right. Bye, Adam. Love you, mean it.
Something going on in front of the Simpsons ride. Stanchioned off area in front of Krusty's mouth. What's going on with that? And yes, they do in fact have a Bort name tag available for purchase inside the Quickie Mart. Okay, heading down to the back lot via the tram.
Leaving the theme park, we're going into the movie studio. On your left and on your right are posters from some of the greatest movies ever made by Universal. A little history for you. We were founded all the way back in 1912 by an amazing man named Karl. Founded the studio in New York City. But then they learned New York has this thing called weather. So in 1914, production moved out here to the Universal City Studios. And in fact, we are a fully working city. That's our firehouse over on the right-hand side that we passed. We are a fully working, fully functioning city. We got a fire station, sheriff's department, we got a coffee bean, a gym, basically everything you would need in a real-life city. My friends, we are coming into my favorite part of the entire tour. We call this Courthouse Square, ladies and gentlemen, but you know it as Hill Valley from Back to the Future. Yes, that's right. Welcome one and all to Hill Valley, the City Hall building on the left-hand side. That was the famous clock tower in the Back to the Future film. Now, here's something really, really cool. I've just gotten to see this. My first tour was earlier today. This is only my second time seeing it, with this beautiful mural going up. As we turn, it'll be on the left-hand side, celebrating all those classic Universal monsters.
That's awesome.
We made famous Mummy, Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman. So it is such a treat to have
brand new right there.
who is actually putting this all together. It's a really, really beautiful mural, really, really great stuff, and he's doing all of that with spray paint. How cool is that? So yeah, we're proud of that here on the Backlot, you guys.
Speaking of the Universal monsters, a little nod to the Court of Miracles.
The water main doesn't break, we're going to be just... Oh no! I spoke too soon! I want you guys to... Is everybody okay? Is everybody alright? Good time. Good to survive the earthquake, the big one. Give yourself a round of applause, huh? Jerry Lee Lewis, a whole lot of shaking going on there. Okay. Use that earthquake simulation in that same episode of 12.
The sign with waterfall near the rideshare drop-off area is a good position to get a good view of that new building. New ride/attraction that will be coming soon. How soon? Not 100% sure. Hasn't fully been announced yet. Something to look forward to. Definitely. Dun 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 dun. That's some looking forward to music. I wonder what that could be. They never did build anything here to the left. You see the archway at the entrance, but to the left there are these hedges and a big open area where they tore a building down months back and never put anything in its place. Wonder why. That's going to do it for today. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. By doing so, helps keep you in the loop and up to date on future uploads. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.